everyone, welcome back to Danielle's Decor. Today I will be doing my fall 2020 home tour. I went ahead and I finished all my decorating. Most of you know in my last video, it's been a few weeks. I hurt my neck and I still have kind of like numbness in my fingers, but I've been going to the chiropractor like 3 times a week trying to get this mess straightened out. I feel a lot better, but I come home and have to put an ice pack on my neck and let it kind of calm down. But so I've been trying to, in between going there and coming home and resting and doing a little decorating, I've been a mess. But I got everything finished, so I thought I would go ahead and bring you guys my home tour. I am actually planning my Christmas. I've been working on my Christmas, so that will be coming up. I will have a haul and show you guys what I have in mind. And I've got all kinds of projects going. I decided to redo the guest bathroom here in the house. My son moved out, so he had like a car type theme in there, but I decided to go ahead and update the vanity. We're changing out the toilet, all the fixtures. I'm repainting and making it kind of girly, kind of pretty. So I will be bringing you that video probably in the next 2 weeks maybe. I had to order the vanity, so it won't be in for another week. But once I get all that finished, I will compile all that footage and show you guys what I did. If you would like to see it, just let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. And I will get started on this fall home tour. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, we're gonna start here kind of in the kitchen. As soon as you come in the back door, we don't go in and out my front door. So usually when you come in my house, you come in through the back door, and this is kind of what you see. There's the kitchen over here, and the dining room is over to the other side. So we will start over this way. Let me kind of pan up. Up here, I used the napkins that I bought last year. I absolutely love these things. I did kind of fold them over to make them shorter, and then I just used the little clips, and then I just wrapped garland, leaf garland, and then this other little garland around the curtain rod, just to give it a little something kind of cute, kind of fancy. And then over this way is the dining area and the kitchen table. I'll show you the table. I really don't have a lot on here. We use this kitchen table quite often, so if I had a formal dining room then I could actually do a pretty little tablescape, but since I don't, I just have the candles in the middle, another one of those little napkins, and these little candles like that. Home Goods, I found that little thing, and then I just added some little garland around that. Very, very simple. And I always keep coasters on my table because I don't want anybody putting cold drinks on my table and messing it up. Very picky that way. Over here in these little chairs, it's my turkeys. I am all about turkeys this year. Absolutely love them. And then the plaid pillows that I bought from Kirkland's last year. So those are something that I reused. Over here on the buffet, I have the 2 lamps with just little simple bows. I did use a command hook and I hung the wreath. Hi you guys, sorry. My mind's going poof, gone today. And then up above, I have just a little wrought iron metal thing. Down here, I'm trying to use my little steadier thing. So I'm not shaking you guys, and this little thing is, I don't use it often enough to know what I'm doing here. So bear with me. Over here, I just have a few little pumpkins, and then I found these little magnolia leaves at a little local craft store. And so I just kind of added them in just to give a little touch of the green and brown. And over there, just some wheat. I'm loving the wheat this year as well. Turkeys and wheat and little critters. And my candle didn't come on. My candles are all set to timers, so most of them are not on because it is earlier in the day. I was trying to get this done while everybody was gone. And then up here on this wall, this I keep up most of the year. And then over here I have my fresh baked pumpkins. This is a little market fresh thing, and then I just added some little leaves and a couple little picks into that. So you can see my chair keeps bumping my wall. I'm gonna have to fix that here in a minute. But let's step over this way. On my hutch, let me kind of go up to the top so you can see. I just have a little sign, and then this is just 2 little picks that I found at Trees and Trends, which is local, in a little container. But I love the fall colors, and it's kind of got like fall colored ferns inside of it. And then the little sign was from Walmart last year. Very, very simple. Let me open this up so you guys can see what I've done in here. I didn't really do a lot. I keep a lot of my white dishes in here, so I just added a little pumpkin. These plates are clear plates from the Dollar Tree that I Mod Podged scrapbook paper to the back of, and they turned out so cute. Very, very easy to do. And here's another one of those little plates. So these little greenery things is just like a little shelf sitter, or like a little ball type thing. I found those last year at a place called Boomland in Charleston, Missouri. I got a couple of those, and then the little candle rings that all match. So down here on this shelf, I have, this is just a couple picks with a few little things added into it. The wood pumpkin, I absolutely love that. That was from Big Lots this year. And then my little owl over here is another little pumpkin. That is actually sitting on one of the little candle rings that go with this little, that go with that one as well. So that little poofy thing and then the one up there are both of the same, and so is that little candle ring. But kind of step back so you can see that whole little hutch area. Very simple. I didn't really do a whole lot to it, but I love how this turned out. So, and I do have another one of those napkins laying down. I used those all over throughout my kitchen. Last year from Pier 1, I ended up buying like 12, I think. But up here on top of this this shelf up here above the wood burning stove, it's very simple. This little pumpkin patch sign, it kind of was small, so my husband cut me a piece of wood, and then I just put some screws in there and hung that little pumpkin patch sign on that black piece of wood. I painted it black. I was gonna distress it, but truthfully I couldn't even find the sandpaper to do it, so I just left it solid black. But I like that it kind of frames that little sign and just gives it an extra little punch. You know, makes it a little bit more bigger so you can see more bigger. Listen to me. You guys, bear with me, I'm so sorry. Over here, I have just the little green Hobby Lobby plates, and those were from Walmart years ago. And then the little wicker charger, and then some greenery just kind of coming out. Very, very simple. Down here in this corner, I have a little 3-tier shelf that I found Hobby Lobby in their spring stuff. I got it when they put it on 66% sale, or 60% I think. So very simple, just a couple little pumpkins, and then my little gnomes. Over there is a little light, which I didn't turn it on, and just a little autumn sign. So I didn't really do a whole lot right there. In this little tray, I found this little grapevine pumpkin at a flea market, very inexpensive, and then just a couple other little pumpkins, my little scarecrow, and then just a couple orange candles for that. So moving over this way, there is my table with my 2 shelves. So up here on the shelf, top shelf, there is a mirror, a little sign, little pumpkin. These are little candle things that I made last year. And then a couple cutting boards. Very simple, very easy to do. That is just 2 picks fluffed out and stuffed in between the candlesticks. And it just gives it that added little touch to where it will kind of droop over And then down here, I have a little shelf sitting on top of my shelf. And I added just a little owl picture. There's another pic and a little wreath right there wrapped with berries. And then another one of those little candle sitter grapevine wreath things that I made last year. Down here on this shelf, I have my little white squirrel, and this floral arrangement my mom made for me a couple years ago. It is made in kind of a little white pitcher, and I keep it in there. I don't take it out, and then I just store it on a shelf in my craft room because I think it's beautiful. Over here, I have a little tray, and on this tray, I just took a candle ring from Hobby Lobby. I made a little bow and put it on it, and then I hung it using just the green floral wire over the little handle. So it kind of hangs like a small wreath. And I have a little pumpkin there. I don't really want to talk your ear off through everything, but down here, I have just a couple little pumpkins. And then over here, I have my little hedgehog and a couple little pumpkins there. So turning over here, we have two little cutting boards kind of stacked in front of each other. My little welcome fall pumpkin and a little cloche. And I finally broke down and bought some of them little muffins that everybody has. I just thought they were super cute. So to this side, I found this little shelf at home. It was on clearance. I think it was less than $10. And I keep all of, like, I'll show you if I can get my thing to point down. I keep all of my cords in there, like my phone charger cords and things. So I thought that was really cute, just a little grateful sign. And then I have my Alexa. Anyway, I found these little candles at Big Lots, and they are the Broyhill candles, and y'all, they smell so good. I absolutely love the Broyhill candles. That is kind of my new thing. And then those are what I used to cook with every day, and I found just a little pumpkin spatula. Thought that was very cute. Coming over this way, I have a little lantern with the little pumpkin fillers and my little napkins. I am actually out of forks, I think. I need to refill my thing. I had everybody over for dinner over the weekend, so there's all my little plastic silverware that we use kind of on a day-to-day basis. And then over here, I just have another little glass pumpkin. This is from Dollar General, and then a little lamp. Up here, I have another little gnome, and on top of this window, I have a taller little gnome that I found at the at-home store. And across this way, there's just a couple little picks, and then a little sign that says a season of thanks. I got my thing in the way. And then another little, I think I got him at Menards, to be honest with you. And y'all, don't look at my porch. I've got boxes. My son's girlfriend moved in with him and stored all her stuff on my porch. Over here, I just have my little Hello Pumpkin sign and a little cloche with some corn in it. We'll head over here to the island. Now, on the island, all I did was something very simple for my little seats right here. I have just a white charger and one of my green plates and a little fall plate. And these little cups, I found at Family Dollar years ago, very inexpensive, and I just absolutely love them. They look like little pumpkins with pretty little designs on them, so I use those every year. And over here, I have just a little round tray. This is my turkey that I found at Home Depot, Lowe's. Found him at Lowe's, very inexpensive as well. A couple little picks. I found these little white candlesticks from Dollar General of all places, and I just thought they were beautiful. Very inexpensive as well. And then the little gobble till you wobble sign I thought was adorable. And then a little candy dish that I keep candies for the kids in. So let's spin around this way and we will walk out here into the living room and kind of step over this way. You can see Shep is laying down there on the floor. He's been banished from the couch because he gets up on my couch and he just makes a mess with my pillows. And it looks like he's been on there already. You can see I've been cleaning all day and my dog makes a mess. He's been laying on my pillows. But anyway, out here I wanted to do more of kind of the glass and the velvet and different little things. So I have the little velvet pillows, and over here on this little side table I have just like a little pumpkin sitter, I guess is what they're called. My mom just kind of whipped it together for me over the weekend. It was super easy to do. And you guys, I went to Hobby Lobby to try to find the supplies because I used the last of them in this. Well, she did. And I wanted to get some more so I could make one on camera for you guys. And y'all, Hobby Lobby is absolutely picked over. There is nothing left in their fall stuff. They are down to one aisle. So I couldn't do it. But I made it, well, she made it on this little piece of wood. And there is actually, if I can pull that back, a piece of styrofoam right there. It's covered in moss. And then we just used a stick to attach that to the foam. And then just a couple pieces of a pick that she cut apart. And then I made the little bow and we stuck that in there. Very, very simple to do, and it just looks super, super cute. So, heading over here to this end of the couch, I found this little squirrel, an acorn or walnut, I guess it is, at a flea market down by my son where he's going to college. And y'all, I just thought he was so stinking cute. And I got Almond Joy in there right now and caramel. So I keep little snacks for at night when we're sitting here watching TV. I can have a little caramel. And then just one little pick and a plate. So very, very simple. We'll walk back this way. And to my bookshelves, y'all, I really didn't do a lot to the bookshelves. I just kind of put a couple little things. These little Willow Train figurines are from my sweet, sweet friend Arlen. Arlen, I love you. Thank you so much. They stay out all year round because I just think they're special. And on this shelf down here, I picked up 2 of these little vintage fall signs from Hobby Lobby. Added just a couple little picks. Down here on this, I just have the 3 plates and then the little pumpkin, and then keep going down. I have a large pumpkin down there and then 2 little canisters. Let me kind of spin around this way. Over here on the coffee table, I found these pretty little candles from Dollar General. Very inexpensive, and it smells really good. This one is pumpkin cheesecake. So, and that right there, y'all, is just a mess. I keep all of my remotes and everything that we use every night. My husband likes to sit in his chair and draw, so we have pencils and ink pens in there. But my grandma actually gave me this little pumpkin thing this year. It was pre-made. It's a little lantern, and it's attached on like a little plate, and there's greenery all the way around it. So that was a gift from her. She was cleaning out some of her fall stuff and gave me that. Thank you, Grandma. There's Shep. Don't sniff the candle. You're going to burn your nose. Come here. Get back away from it. Thank you. Over here on the fireplace, I kind of wanted to use the glass and the metals, more of the ambers and the coppers and the golds. So I have my 2 little copper candlesticks like that. I couldn't find colored candles that I really liked, so I ended up just using white, which I might change that out later. But I did add the little foil garland from Hobby Lobby. I just thought it gave it an extra little something up on that white candle. And then over here on this side, I absolutely love this. This I found at Joann's this year. And just look at the sparkle and the glitter and the colors. The colors are just perfect for what I wanted in here. So I found that at Joann's this year, and then I have just a little give thanks sign down here, which is turned crooked. Up here on the fireplace, I have a bunch of glass pumpkins. And you guys, I didn't do this on camera because I literally spent like an hour to 2 hours just moving these pumpkins around, trying different ways, different heights to get them the way that I wanted. There is garland, a leaf garland running through here with some lights. They are the amber or the gold colored lights from Hobby Lobby in their Christmas stuff. And they kind of give off an amber color, which is really pretty for fall. Over here, I just added in a couple little picks. I wanted it to have the sparkle and the shine. And these little pumpkins, this one right here and this big one, came in a set from Sam's Club. It was like $50 for the two, which is kind of expensive. But this one is on a timer and it comes on throughout the day. Whenever it's set for, I don't remember about this time. And then over here, I have a gold one. This I found at Lowe's this year, so they still have them, very inexpensive for the glass pumpkins. And then a couple more of the little shiny leaves. So I have one sitting like this. This is one of the little plasticky ones from Dollar General that I laid on its side. And then I have another glass one back there that is actually sitting up on a candlestick, just to kind of give it a little bit more height. So here's another glass one that I had, and then the other glass. Those are actually glass too, so even that big one down there. But I just think that turned out so pretty, and at night with the lights, I absolutely love it. Now up here on my top shelf, I have my little leaf plates, and then I found the little gather sign this year, and then I just have a little vase with a couple picks inside of it, and I have some picks shoved right there with a couple things coming out. Nothing fancy. Over here I have a couple more glass pumpkins, and then a little glass pear, and then just the little acorn picks on that side. So very, very simple, but I just love how this looks, especially at night. I love things lit up. Over here on this bookshelf, I have another one of those little signs, and then I have 2 candlesticks with a little pumpkin, 3 pumpkin stack thing from Hobby Lobby. And I really didn't do a lot with the bookshelves. Truthfully, by the time I got to it, I was already hurting and not feeling well, so it was just kind of throw everything on here. But I have a couple of these plates that I came from Pier 1 last year that I've used around here, and then a pick right there. A little Be Grateful sign with a couple little pumpkins. And then down here, I just put a little pick inside that thing and kind of have it coming out. Down here on the bottom shelf is a charger, and then I just sat a pick down inside that little thing. Now over here in this lantern, I put a little candle ring down inside there, and then I already had the greenery kind of coming out of the side, so I just made a little bow on it. I added the velvet pumpkins and some of the little, this is that little foil garland that I wrapped around those candlesticks, so I just used the rest of it on there. And then a couple of the little glass beads, just to kind of make it feel a little bit like fall. And then I have a little sign right here. It says, "Fall in love with pumpkin spice." So it's just a little chalkboard sign that I was playing around with. And then I have a little shelf underneath of this picture, which stays up all year. I might take it down on Christmas, but for right now I like it there. That is another one of those Dollar Tree plates, and then just a pick going across there. I'll step over here into the hallway. I really didn't do a lot on this table. I have a large pumpkin down there, and then I stacked 3 of the little glittery Dollar Tree pumpkins inside there. I have a wreath, my little chipmunk, and then just a little acorn pick and my candles. So that is all I did in that corner. Over here on top of the stereo, I have the plate and the charger, and then I just filled around the front of it with some greenery picks and one of the little velvet pumpkins. And then up here, I just have a wreath on either side of the TV on those mirrors. Above the TV, I have the little copper colored turkey and the velvet pumpkins. I love the copper colors this year. So I have a video on this. If you're interested, I'm gonna link all these in a fall playlist so that you guys can see them all. And then underneath of the TV, I have my pumpkin box. I made this years and years ago. Absolutely love it. I did go back and I added these orange lights in afterwards, but I could just plug them in and keep them plugged in. I have lights in there that are battery operated, but I wanted something that I could just plug in and not have to worry about batteries. So that is the little pumpkin box. Over here on this side of the TV, I have my little 3 pumpkins that stack. I've had those for years. A little basket with a little, I think those are scarves, truthfully, from Hobby Lobby. But I use them as throws. They're super cute. And then over here on my ladder, I have 2 more of the little flannel blankets. And then just some little kind of, oh, it's like little berry garland that I just kind of draped down the side. Over here, moving on to the table, down below I have just my Simply Blessed sign and my little lantern that has just a plain little candle ring around it. And then I have my Hello Fall arrangement that I did last year, I believe. And then a little green kind of glass pumpkin. Now inside here, my batteries went dead. I had lights in there. I have my little fox with a couple little sunflowers and a couple little leaf plates with another little candle ring kind of behind him. So there's my little fox inside there. On top of this speaker, I have a little wood box, and I just kind of filled it with little picks and the velvet pumpkins and my little Dollar General turkey. He's cute. And I have just a little solid green candle there. So that is my whole living room. I'm kind of spin around here and show you guys. Oh, I guess I can show you my wreath. This is my summer wreath, and I didn't put my fall one out here, but I made this kind of over the summer, and it is more in the traditional farmhouse with the cotton. Very, very cute. I love the way it turned out with a little funky bow and all the greenery. It is huge. It takes up my entire front door, but I didn't want to store it away just yet, so it's still sitting there. But here is an overall look of the living room. Kind of spin a little bit so you can see the fireplace. And that is all the areas that I've decorated. Kind of step back so you can see the whole TV area. And we have a little Shep down here on the floor. He's eating one of his little toys. He's got so many toys that I had to give him his own little toy box. And he does not keep stuff in. There's his little toy box down there. He does not keep stuff in there. I put it in there and he takes it back out, but he is spoiled, you guys. But he is getting to be such a big boy. Shep, what you doing, bud? Can you say hi? Can you say hi to everybody? Well, guys, that concludes my 2020 fall home tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.